Okay, I don't know really where I'm gonna go with this, or if I'm gonna post it. Anyway, I guess starting off, I guess I'm gonna play this game called Gobble Fantasy 2003. It's gotten popular recently. Guys, I heard it's pretty cool, and it's got a Kickstarter going on. It looks pretty promising so far. Made in RPG Maker 2003, so pretty much of a feat in that engine. The fucking character. Yeah, I don't know. I guess this is more so me just talking to myself, and maybe I'll post it. Like I said, maybe I won't. I guess kind of lately. It looks cool. Let me fucking start this game. I guess lately. Let's see. I guess I'll use Frisk. We're gonna use Frisk as my name. The fuck? Where the fuck? Oh, okay. I guess lately I've been doing a lot of introspection on myself. Yeah, I like this little dude. I like that. Oh, yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. I've been doing a lot of introspection on myself, and I feel like the way I view people and things and what I want to do with myself. Oh, shit. Fuck, it's I need to pay attention. Like what I want to do with myself in my life and whatever. I guess I've been noticing. The fuck is that? I like these little things. Exit. I think she paused my mic. This is real content, guys. Real YouTube content if this gets posted. Anyways, I think recently I've been kind of learning the art of absurdism to speak. Jesus Christ, my cat is messing with me. Oh, I love this YouTube content. This beautiful YouTube content. B, come on now. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Not right now. Not right now. Yeah, so I guess, yeah, just kind of looking into myself. Kind of questioning things around me. I think what I've come to realize, especially that also because I'm a game developer, I'm also making Slaughterhouse 9. Ooh, pushing. I'm currently making Slaughterhouse 9. Is that oh my god, this game's getting laggy. I feel like, especially as a creative, what I've seen is a lot of people, kind of just care too much what people think. And not only that, I've seen a lot of people, whether they're game developers or not, they're just kind of, I guess doing things. Oh my fucking god, the lag is insane. Oh my god, maybe my PC's too powerful. I gotta dumb down my PC to play this fucking game. Jesus Christ. I guess what I'm saying is what I've seen. This is such a fucking horrible video. But it's okay. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it #raw. Is a lot of people tend to not really do things for themselves, and they're. The fuck is wrong with this dude? It's kind of just feels like a lot of people aren't as creative as they used to be. And we kind of get stuck in this mindset of what we make matters to other people, and I think it does to a certain degree, of course. Like, we want people to care about the things that we're doing. It's just it's human nature, it's validation. And making a game in itself is, like, really hard. Especially if you're doing it, like, on your own, or almost completely solo, or in a very small team of people. It's kind of easy to lose that foresight of why you started making the things that you wanted to make. It does nothing. And I think now, with the current state of the world, ugh, I have to get political. To get political. The economy is like really bad. So of course people. Oh my god. Oh. Am I gonna die? Oh, it's so sad. Poor guy. Can I run in this game? I wonder, can I run? I don't think so. Is that we ever feel like people are trying to kind of monetize anything that they're doing? I guess, if you want to see that, like, it's very hard now, I believe, for people to do something just out of a love for something, because it's also the mixture of wanting to do something that will inherently, oh god, oh fuck yeah, ah, oh my god, what the fuck is going on in this game? I'm like trying to talk and I'm like kind of confused on what, but I kind of like it. I like the confusion. Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Fuck off. But yeah, it's just like, I feel like it's easier now to just do things while you still love it, and also in hopes of that it will make you successful one day. And I think we've kind of just lost the art of doing things for ourselves, and not for selfish gain, but just the appreciation of oneself, I feel like, is a lost art in the modern day world. Not even game development, but just in like interpersonal relationships, just how, uh-oh, what do I gotta help with? Oh no! Oh, lover. Oh, we gotta go help it. What the fuck? How the fuck am I supposed to get over there? I'm just really dumb, guys. It's just people, I feel like, can't appreciate themselves, and it's really sad, because I feel like I suffer from that too. It's really hard for me to want to appreciate myself and what I can do and what I bring to other people. It's easy to get lost in wanting like external validation from people. And what the fuck? Turn around. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, there we go. The fuck? What the fuck was I supposed to do in that situation? Alright, let's try this again. But yeah, I feel like we've just kind of lost. Did I kill the apple dude? Oh, okay. Oh no, the watermelon? Alright. I feel like everything just has to kind of be like for other people, and I don't think that's how. It's a good way of living life. It's not a good way of living life. Living life is what I mean. Trade company's logo. Ooh, we're a celebrity. Dude, they fucking love us. We're like goated in this universe. Oh. Oh! Oh! Oh no. Wait. Oh my fucking god. My stupid fucking keyboard. I hate playing games without a controller so bad. Okay. It's something I feel like people need to learn to do, is to just not live for yourself selfishly. Like, you can still obviously maintain relationships with other people and still care about other people, but it's like self-love and importance. As gay as it sounds, it is necessary. I guess being personal, recently I had a really bad trip on like probably some fucked up like smoke shop THC that's like somehow is fucking legalized. Who knows why? Because I did research on it after this trip, that this is like the strongest THC you can probably get legally. And it's all fucking pumped up with synthetic THC and chemicals and pesticides. It's awesome. It's beautiful. It's what George Washington himself promised to us, for the free country. But I had this horrible trip, and I felt every single amount of like anxiety and dread and doom I've been feeling like these past few months. Just with my own life and the direction that I feel like I'm kind of being stagnant. I don't know what to do or what to focus on in my life, and I work full time, and I'm trying to make my game, and I'm trying to do this, and I'm trying to seek relationships out, and I had this horrible fucking trip. I feel like it personified just like everything I was feeling, but like in my body. It was actually very horrifying. I called my friend thinking that I was like dying or some shit, or I don't know. It was horrible. And so during this trip, after I talked to my friend at the loading screen, and oh, sorry guys, nicotine break. Had this horrible trip. Like I said, I knocked my friend talked me down, and I was not as anxious. I was still pretty anxious, but not as anxious. It was this weird state I entered of like I need to love myself, and that the personification of my external love from others is just the love that I receive in myself. Um, and it doesn't sound that dramatic. It sounds like some shit you read on like TikTok self-care. God damn, this loading screen is taking forever. On like TikTok self-care, where it's just like, oh yeah, duh, and it's like some girl telling you need to love yourself and you fucking do self-care. But in that moment, it really had clicked for me that this was something that I uh needed to realize. This loading screen is taking fucking forever. It's making this awkward. That it's something that I kind of needed to realize is that whatever external love I receive is how the love I give to myself. And I just remember bawling my eyes out at that realization. It was so bizarre because I feel like it's not anything crazy. I feel like people tell you that your whole life. And I think I'm trying to relate that back to what it's like being a creative, and especially a game developer. And especially being a game developer for such a niche audience as RPG Maker, is that it's cool, I feel, to have people look at your stuff and be like, yeah, this is awesome, like, I see what you're trying to do, or, like, I really appreciate it, or, like, the characters, or see what you see in your work. Or maybe they just perceive it in a different way that's still not entertaining, but still, it's nice. It's nice to see, but the whole point of creating something is that this is still something interpersonal to you. Um, and if you're making something and you're striving to just have this be successful in some way that's external, especially something as like I have a mentor who's a game developer, and he kind of, whenever I was 18, he kind of told me that game development really is a high risk, high reward type of skill and investment. If you want to get into it like that, is that you will put a lot of work into it, but there's such a high risk for you to actually have, like, I guess, financial gain, maybe connectional gain, um that it takes a lot. So if you're I feel like if you're automatically going to creating something, or you shift your thinking into being like, I want this game to be successful, I want to be the next Toby Fox or Omocat or whoever, um you're gonna learn to hate it, because you're making this piece with, Jesus fucking Christ, this loading screen is taking forever. Did I break the game? Did I break Gobble Fantasy 2003 with my fucking stupid rantings? Oh! Oh! Holy shit! That was kind of silly. Okay, that was a little stupid, but okay. I'll save my progress. Thank you very much. Um, what the fuck? Oh my god, my face is missing. But yeah, if you're going into something already thinking about that, and not really like learning to love it as its own thing, you're just gonna end up hating it, and in a way you're kind of gonna end up hating yourself, because it's something a part of you, and that's something that I think people have to understand when they're making a game, even if they're like starting off like, oh my god, what am I doing wrong? Okay. Even if like you're starting off and you just want to make a game or like try it out, it's still an art medium. It's still a part of you. It's still your ideas. It's your creativity. It's how you're trying to communicate a thought and an idea to the world. Um, and automatically wanting to make it some type of financial gain. Oh, we're on the spaceship now. Or not even financial, just like expecting external success from it. It's nice, but it's not something you should go into game development or any art form already thinking about. And it does suck that okay. Oh, my face is missing. And it does suck at times, but it's also, you gotta learn to love what you're doing yourself. And if you don't love it, it's gonna show you don't love it. And I guess it goes back to my realization. This guy fucking sucks. Oh my god. That realization of basically a more interpersonal way of looking at it is just whatever you feel about yourself is what's gonna reflect in your world. I just want my face back, bro. Why the fuck do I gotta do this shit? This is fucking stupid. Maybe I'm too... No, this game's actually... I think this game is, like, a very good game to talk about while talking about this, because, I feel like this game is very much a labor of love from what I've seen. What? Yeah, so basically what I was saying, it sucks, and you want, I feel like you want, like, in my perfect world, if I could control every aspect of how my life will go in the next 20 years, I'd want to say, I want to be a successful game developer, and the way that I have made a mark enough to where people trust the quality of the games that I make personally, that I can make a living off of it and continue to make more games with whatever ideas I have in 20 years. That is what I would want, and it's not really as much as wanting the fame or the money or the notoriety of just having a successful game. I would just want to be able to live to make games. Make games the way I want to without... Uh-oh, I need a Kickstarter. Wonder when that's coming out. No, I think for this game the Kickstarter actually got met pretty early on. It was actually kind of crazy. Is that's what my level of success would be, not really for other people, but just so I can keep doing what I'm doing and not have to worry about working like a different job, and being able to... Okay. Yeah, I guess there's through weed now. I took melatonin, I'm sorry. I'm recording this like at 11 o'clock at night. But yeah, it's very much like, I don't really want to make my games or even like projects, whatever I do, because I also do art. I'm also an artist. Whatever my future projects look like, I think I told myself I don't want to make it for other people in mind. I just kind of want to make it for myself. Because those things are something that I love doing, and I think going back to that bad trip I had where I realized that, I just don't want to live for the expectation of others, no matter how selfish that may sound. And I think that's something I really struggled with, especially growing up. I just don't. Maybe that leg I had will help me. Two kickling. What the fuck? I just don't want to do that my whole life. I don't, even if let's say, if I become successful, quote unquote, on what the internet perceives as like a successful game developer, such a small indie project, I still wouldn't want to make my life just fulfilling others or doing things that people expect out of me because that's what they deem is what I should do. And I see that a lot in creative spaces, and I guess it's really sad. Because game development is just another art form. And in my opinion, I think it's one of the best art forms. There's so much you can put into a game. There's no genre you have to strictly follow by. There's so many different ways to make a game. It's insane. I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Bro, I don't know if I want to bet that much. And I guess, yeah, like, people just want to make things now, I feel like, to fit a certain niche or a certain genre or a certain game. I've seen a dozen or more clones or games wanting to, it's like one of their big, just like, oh, this is like Amori, oh, it's like Amori, and then there's other games like Yumi Nikki and stuff like that. And it's different making a game just to be like that, to garner attention, but making a game like that just because you love those games. I've seen a lot of Yumi Nikki fan games that are pretty good, pretty solid. Seen a lot of stuff that just kind of feels like they're kind of trying to fit into the RPG Maker genre. I think that's also why I kind of want to play this game. I feel like I'm not doing a good job at playing this game, as you can see, because I'm also getting pretty tired. But... Oh, what the fuck? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this like Evangelion, guys? Are we gonna have a trip of insanity into self-realization? But yeah, it's just, I think we've really lost the art of being selfish in a way that it's not to feed your ego, it's more to take care of yourself. Because I feel like, okay, the fuck am I supposed to, what am I supposed to do? Hello? Oh. Should I just let it play? I might let it play while I talk. That I feel like a lot of people nowadays are also just kind of selfish. But selfish in a way that it feels more egotistical rather than being selfish to take care of yourself. I see that more, I guess, in my life in relationships, like romantic relationships. It's kind of very hard to just find people that you connect with that want to genuinely connect nowadays. I feel like in romance, especially, but also in friendship. I don't know, it can be very disheartening, and I think we need a societal reset. I think the internet should be obliterated. I think the internet's the reason for most of the fucking horrible shit happening nowadays. People are too interlinked into each other, and so and now there's a whole genre of what it means to be famous on fucking Twitter and shit. I don't fucking know, because I always think about that, and I'm like, okay, so what if my game gets big? Like, whatever. People are making Slaughterhouse 9 fanury on my TL. But what does that mean in my actual life, though? Cause game development's just a part of my life. Like, it's one part of it. And I don't fucking know. Like, okay, I'm getting tired if you hear me yawning. I'm just like, I told the programmer in my game this because we're talking about something. Like, okay, I walk into a cafe, I'm ordering my coffee from the barista, I'm sitting down, I'm drinking my coffee. Nobody there's gonna know who the fuck I am. They're not gonna know I'm Frisk, game developer of Slaughterhouse 9, and I sold that many copies of my game, and people make Yuri out of my characters all day. No one's gonna fucking know that. You're just gonna be some random person at the fucking cafe. That's like, and I think that's what my absurdism. I'm about to bet it all on this dude, so I don't know what the fuck to do anymore. I'm feeling paper. Whoa! I'm feeling scissors. Is this just geared for me to win? I'm feeling rock. I want to see this. Yeah, this is just geared for me to win. I'm doing scissors. Ah, you fucking suck, you chud. Oh, we killed him. We're just fucking Mog, bruh. We're the alpha male in this situation. It's just a beta male. What the fuck where the fuck am I supposed to find this other stuff at? I don't know. I might stop talking in a minute because I actually am getting pretty tired. What the fuck? Oh, like nobody will know who the fuck I am. Like none of that shit matters in real life, and I think maybe it's something, a part of you that can exist, that needs to coexist with like actual, like real life. Because I feel like, yeah, I can display myself one way online, but if I'm a fucking dickhead in real life, it doesn't matter. And that's what I feel like I've been discovering, is that like a lot of this shit doesn't matter. It doesn't, like, what people think of you doesn't matter unless like you're a pedophile or like a rapist or a murderer or something. It doesn't matter if people don't like you, if like, I don't know. But it doesn't matter. External validation doesn't matter. All this stuff doesn't matter. And that's not to say like life doesn't matter, because it does matter to a degree. But I feel like we put so much care and attention into wanting to be loved and appreciated by people, we forget to love and appreciate ourselves. And it makes life suck. It really, because I feel like I've had a horrible, like, just horrible way of like viewing life, of just like living for others, and I feel it's so like seen in like other people in my life, or like people I don't even know, I just view online, or in my real life, or even, or like in my job. It's just like we care so much about what other people think of us that we don't care about ourselves, and we gear the things that we love and do to other people, and it's just, it's a cesspool. It's fucking miserable. Of course everyone's miserable. Of course, like, the suicide rates have been off the fucking walls lately, and like everyone hates life, and there's so much nihilism mixed in with like delusion. That's why TikTok tarot readings, I feel like, if you're in that online space, are so popular, because people just want to see what their future is gonna look like. People want to see what's going on in their life and what is the reason behind it. But I feel like it's kind of almost in vain, almost, because it's like you have to figure that out on your own, on what this part of your life means to you. And things happen out of our control, and I think the only thing that you can really do, you can't predict the future. You can't use tools that you think would help you predict the future to do it. You just gotta be in control of your emotions and what you can do as a person. I don't know. I just been a lot of introspection, a lot of thinking about that lately. Especially how I feel like I've fallen into traps like that. So I'm not saying I'm above it, because I'm not. I'm probably the worst person who does this shit. Of caring what people think and wanting for things to make sense. And sometimes things just don't have meaning, and sometimes the meaning you make of it is from yourself. Like with Slaughterhouse 9, I guess I'll talk a little bit about that. I'm working on that game. Literally started working on that game the fucking worst year probably of my life. Probably worse than me searching to these same weeds over and over again. I don't know what the fuck to do in this game anymore. Just genuinely like the worst year or two of my life while I was working on that game. And I felt like with Slaughterhouse 9, I kind of had to, it's very special to me. It helped me get through a lot of stuff, but I feel like there's times where I had to step back, because I felt like it became my only reason of like wanting to continue to try in life. And it's just a piece of myself. But I look at Slaughterhouse 9 and I think about it, and I'm just, I want people to enjoy it. I want people to like it. But I need to like it myself, and I need to enjoy it myself, and I need to tell my story the way I want to, without any worry of what other people may think of me, unless I'm like doing some fucked up shit. I don't think I would ever write something really fucked up in there that didn't have a purpose or it was just like hateful. Because I have kind of the general story down. Unless, like, I don't know, maybe I'd go fucking schizophrenic and become like super like radicalized over something, I don't know. But I think thinking about like Slaughterhouse 9 and how like it could be, I guess, a reflection of my life is that like I had gotten to this really weird mindset of just wanting it to be successful, so I feel like people can finally understand what I'm doing and see my worth through this game that I made and see that I can give the world a lot because I made a cool game. Sounds kind of stupid saying that out loud. That's literally what I thought. And I just wanted to get the physical material rewards of like making a cool fucking game. Cause you know what? Slaughterhouse 9 is cool. You guys are gonna love it when it comes out, whenever that is. No, and it's like, and then because of that thinking, I really started hating the game. I didn't really talk about it much with people. I think I'm gonna stop trying to play. I'm gonna wrap this video up soon because it's already 30 fucking minutes of me talking. And I'm also really tired. I got work tomorrow. I just really wanted people to see my worth through my game, and it's like people will see what they want to see from it, but I've really started hating working on the game because of that, because it just felt so pointless and it felt so hopeless, and I felt like I was like, because it became an investment. It became an investment of maybe my future, of maybe how people thought of me or whatever. And I just started, like, really hated, like, working on it, and I just couldn't work on it, and I had just gotten, like, broken up with. I was in a really bad relationship. I don't want to talk about it too much publicly, but, it was just, like, I feel like I just wanted someone to see my worth through my game, and it's, like, I just fucking hated working on it at one point. I remember just, like, oh, I don't fucking work on this game anymore. But I still cared about it so much that I was like, I can't stop working on this game. I need at least like this part of the game to be finished and out. And I guess recently, this was like many months ago that I had this feeling. But recently, I've come to kind of realize it myself is that I've fallen into the trap of what I was speaking of, wanting people to like me through my shit and what I do and what I introduce to people. And it's like, if I gotta learn to love what I'm doing for myself. That, yeah, I can have all the money in the world, I can have all the fame in the world, I can have all the vanity in the world, but it doesn't matter if I'm still, like, lonely and miserable and I hate life. Like, that doesn't matter at that point, because that's something now internal with myself that I can't fix with, like, the new weird physical things I have in the world that I don't currently have. And I guess that's when I just kind of thought about it. I've been thinking, well, not thought about it, but I've been thinking about it, like, especially since, smoking that evil Mary Jane, that, I guess closing off is that I feel like we need to, maybe you the viewer, maybe myself, maybe whoever, we need to learn the art of being selfish in a way that we care for ourselves, while still caring about others, because it reflects so much in what you do. It reflects how you view your projects, maybe your school, maybe your work, maybe even how you, like, communicate with other people and, like, care about other people. Is that to love thyself is to love others, as quote Evangelion, the best anime in the world, totally, is that I really do think that you can't really love other people if you can't love yourself, because you don't know what it feels to be loved internally. So your view of love externally is all fucked up. And I think just make the things that you want to make. Don't worry about other people. Who gives a fuck if you make, like, the most epic game and it gets like 5 downloads or 1 fucking view, or some sex bot commenting and that's the only comment you ever get on that game. Because it doesn't matter, because you did it for yourself, and you can say that you finished it, and you did it, and you loved it. And that's sometimes that's the only things you need in life. of course there's other things in life, but still, like, we need to validate ourselves and love ourselves in order to thrive. So, I don't know if I'm gonna post this, but I hope you enjoyed this very fucking stupid gameplay of me playing this game. I actually really did like it. I'm just kind of stuck right now. But yeah. Whenever you're watching this, have a good morning, or good afternoon, or good night.